Hi everybody, this is Mary for Stampin' Camp with Mary, and there's a card Thursday. Today we're going to use one of the new stamping sets in the new 1920 Stampin' Up catalog. It's called Good Morning Magnolia, and we're going to be making this beautiful little card. You can use it as a note card, or you can put a saying on the inside. What we're going to be using, first off, is we are going to be using the Good Morning. Let me bring this up so you can see it all. We're going to be using the Good Morning Magnolia. Got to get that glare off of there. The Good Morning Magnolia stamp set. For ink, we're going to be using Memento Black, and I am going to be using some of the blends. I'm going to be using the dark Daffodil Delight, the combo Old Olive. I'm going to be using the dark Crumb Cake, and I'm going to be using the light Flirty Flamingo. But you can use almost any colors for the magnolias. What else we're going to need is I'm going to be using a mint macaron 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm taking an 8.5 by 5.5 Whisper White, and I'm going to be using that. You can get 2 magnolias out of that. I am also going to be using my Stamping Dimensional, sorry about that. And I am going to be using the Big Shot. I am going to be using the Tufted Embossing folder, and I am going to use the Magnolia Memory dies, the big one that goes over that big stamp. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you're just going to ink up the huge magnolia. Don't you like this? You can do a whole card just with that without anything else. Now I'm going to ink that up with Memento Black. How many of you have seen magnolias? You know they're trees. Magnolia tree. So I am going to ink that up, and I'm going to Mary is wonderful, Mary is wonderful, Mary is wonderful. I'm going to stamp that there, and I'm going to stamp another one right away. Might as well. I mean, you could use a half a sheet or a quarter of a sheet of paper if you want, but I'm going to make a few of these. I should be using my Stamparatus, but so there we go. Perfect, beautiful. I'm going to clean this off now. Put that over at the side. And then what I am going to do, magnolias, a lot of magnolias, not all of them, but a lot of them, only have the color in the inside, realistically, and they're usually pink or reddish color. So I'm going to use my Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just going at the bottom, closest portion to where it's attached. And you can, again, you can use almost any color. You can color the whole flower if you'd like. And I'm just going like that, just to give it a little bit. And then I am going to, let me get the going to color the leaves. I'm just going to hint it a little with the dark Old Olive and blend it in with light Old Olive. Right along that, and maybe give a little go. Now I'm going to bring up the Big Shot. I'm going to put this on. Now our new dies are a little bit different. You're going to have to get them right up against the stamp, because there's not a lot of overlap there like the ones from Sizzix were. And we're just going to run this through that way. See how, I'll show you once I get the, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to run the mint macaron through the Tufted embossing folder. Remember, it's a 3D folder. You could spritz it with water if you want. I'm just going to run it through. Oh, that's right. Can't run it through that way. Need to take this off. And there we go with that. Just going to put this away. It's so nice now that I got storage space inside. Okay, now what I'm going to do, see, let's put this down so you can see. See how it didn't leave as much of a border around it as the Sizzix did. So let's, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the Stampin' Dimensionals on. Off. And I am just going to put Thinking of You on the inside. And there we have it. A really nice card. Remember to follow me on YouTube and all the information down below to purchase all the stuff you needed for this card. Also, don't forget, I'm a small business and it would be great if you could help me out by buying some of my Stampin' Up products. Thanks for visiting and happy stamping. Bye-bye.